All right, my beautiful people, it's Coach CK. It is the end of week 2, and we are venturing into week 3, which means we have a new habit. It is 9 o'clock, so you have a couple hours left to get your submissions in. My dog wants to be going for that nightly walk here, but I'm about to put you in the cage here till we finish this video if you don't stop whining. So you've got a few hours still to submit your scorecard for week 2. Remember, our habit was alcohol reduction, so hopefully you drank less drinks than you drank the week before. I had a spot on the bottom for just recording how much each day, and you can put those in, and then those there's really, you're the one, we're kind of going on the honor system for you to say if you know what you normally drink. So just being cognizant and aware of like how much you're drinking, and just even if you just get a baseline this week, just writing down how much you drink. Hopefully you reduced it, and if you want to continue that on, more than happy to. But just in terms of like to keep things simple, we're just going to keep one extra point each week. So the point that will get added into the leaderboard for this week will be the new habit, which is the water intake. I'll get into details for that really quick, but like the protein, the workouts, the calories, we're going to do those every single week. So those are our big blocks. You guys have heard of that analogy where you put the big rocks in the jar, and then you put the little rocks in, and then you put the sand in, and then you can dump the water, right? So like the big rocks are the most important. I'm going to stress those. I know they're boring. You think, dude, we already know how to do that. The compliance and the consistency with hitting the protein every single day. I mean, I'm reviewing every single person's scorecard on there. There was not a lot of 7 out of 7s. There's maybe like 2 people out of our whole group, all the men, all the women, that hit all the days of the protein and of the calories. So it's more challenging than you think. You have to plan ahead. You have to make conscious decisions on what you're going to do to make sure that you stay in that ballpark. It's not critical to be 100% successful, so don't get discouraged if you're not. Just try to build on it. If you hit 2 days out of 7, let's shoot for like 3 or 4 this week. If you hit 4, let's try to hit 5. Let's try to hit 6. Let's maybe keep the days that we're off within 500 calories or 300 calories instead of 1,000 over. Like those are the type of things that will continue to will help you to continue to move the needle week after week, instead of going with a great week and then reversing progress and having like an off week. I would rather have just a little bit of slow, steady progress each week, week in, week out. By the end of this summer, you're going to be feeling amazing. So let's get into the new habit. I don't want to be talking too long on here, but you guys have water intake. And this is perfect because here in Illinois, where most of you guys are at, it's been blazing hot. And I noticed on a lot of the scans, people that had actually lost weight, which is a positive, they're actually down a lot of water weight, and it caused them to have a decrease in muscle mass on the in-body scan. Now, if you listen to my feedback call, my feedback video, you'll know that I don't freak out about that. It's not, if you're hitting your protein number, we know that you're lifting weights in the gym, you're still feeling strong. We know that you're not losing that much muscle inside of 1 week. That's just one of the nuances of the machine. We've been doing this now for a number of years, so we kind of know the tricks and we know what to look for. So we're not going to freak out. But what that's saying is, as you reduce your carbohydrate intake, as you cut your calories down a little bit, is really, really important to stay hydrated. And when you're hot, you're working hard and you're sweating, even just a little bit of dehydration. I forget what the study is. It's like 1% dehydration causes like a 10% decrease in your performance or something like that. It might even be more. I feel like it's pretty drastic. So even just a little bit of dehydration goes a long way. So I would love to see water intake at 1/2 ounce per pound of body weight. This is like a pretty manageable number, but I think you will see that when you're intentional with it, it doesn't just naturally happen unless you are intentional with it. So it's kind of like the steps. Like I was talking to Ashley. She's like, dude, I thought I moved around all the time. I'm with the kids. I'm constantly on my feet. But when I actually track the steps, she's like, dude, I'm not getting even close to the 10,000 unless I'm actively taking some walks. So just those little shifts, guys, help then to make sure that you're hitting these base everyday things that are going to cause you to get results week after week after week. So the water's no different. If you just drink just when you're thirsty, or you try to make an effort of drinking a glass when you wake up, you may be thinking you're close to hitting it and you may be way off. I know I used to be really, really good about water intake, and now I'm not as good. So for me, I have to track it or I will not hit the number. So for me, I want to measure out my glass size. And you can figure that out, or you can get a giant bottle or a big jug or some sort of measured container and fill that up. I was over at my mom's house and my mom and dad's for this weekend, and she had a big pitcher with a measured amount, and then she would fill her glasses with that, so that way she could see as she went through the day how close she was to finishing off her total water for the day. So this is another one that needs to be done daily. Again, I'm trying not to overload you guys. All these little micro adjustments to these habit, guys, will add up. If you want to continue to do the no alcohol, I highly, highly encourage you to continue to do the weekend check-ins. You've got to give me your dashboard to get you the points, so that one kind of stays around. But for this water one, I just want you to focus on that this week, making that an effort to hit that number and just see how your body feels. Give me the feedback in the form at the end of the week. Let me know if you noticed it, if it felt different, if you felt good, if you felt like you had to piss your pants, if you're peeing every 20 minutes, that type of thing. And then we'll look at the scans this week and see how it affects your body composition as well. One cool thing about drinking more water, a lot of times when you're slightly dehydrated, in order to get you to drink, your body will make you crave sugar. And those sometimes those sugar cravings are actually just from dehydration. And so if you can go ahead and stay hydrated, it might be easier to stay away from the sweets. Also, I love to drink in between my meals as well. I'm not big on chugging water while I'm eating. I don't want to dilute down like my digestive enzymes in my stomach, so I try not to chug a ton of water while I'm eating. But drinking while you're in between meals does help aid in digestion. It kind of moves things through your system, and it also helps you to stay full. It helps promote satiety, so like it keeps you feeling full, whereas you're less likely to want to grab a snack and eat some mindless calories. So that's what I got for you guys this week. If you have any questions or feedback, please message me, let me know. I did not travel this week, so I will be able to get you guys feedback a lot quicker. I'll be in some of your spreadsheets tomorrow. I'm going to try to get through as many of them as I can tomorrow, and those that I don't, I will get to on Tuesday. So look for your feedback, guys. If you don't watch the video, if you don't check your email and see the video, you're not going to get the feedback. Not saying it's groundbreaking, but a lot of times I put little tips and stuff in there that you can make your adjustments for the next week. So please make sure you watch that Loom video. If you did not see yours, text me on here, message me, let me know, because I did send everybody a video by Thursday of last week. So if you didn't get it, I went through and looked, and I could see the ones that had been watched. Some of them still had not been watched as of like Friday or Saturday. So that's all I got. Have a great night. Have a plan for your food this week, guys. Have a plan. I've got food prep, some chicken recipe. I'll actually share one in the group. We did one last week. I'm going to do it again since Jen's out of town. It was like a honey mustard, super easy, really, really tasty. Chicken was juicy. Sometimes chicken breast gets dried out. This honey mustard chicken was really good, so I'm going to make that one again. Got my starches prepped, got my veggies prepped. I want you guys to think about having those things on hand. It prevents you from eating crap. So, all right, guys. Have a great week. I'll see you when I see you. Have a great one.